And we are live. So I'm going to introduce my guest here. This is Lindsay from Life with Lindsay. Do you want to give us a little bit of backstory? I'm going to go ahead and go through the comments really quickly. We've got Elizabeth. Hello, Elizabeth. Robert. Butter. Sandra. Shawana. Oh, did I scroll back up? I did. Roxanne. Maria. Hello.
There we go.
You here before. Hello, Melly. Christopher's in the house. Arlene, AE Sales. I think I'm caught up. Deborah. Queen Bee. Okay, we are all caught up. Oh, Diamond Painting by Berlin. Hello. Barlene. I'm sorry, Barlene. Berlin. Oh my God, I can't even
Berlin.
speak.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so this is Lindsay from Life with Lindsay. If you have not already checked her out, she is in the description box. I want you to introduce yourself to those watching as if they have never met you before.
Well, some of you have never met me before, so this will be pretty authentic. So I'm Lindsay, over at Life with Lindsay on Instagram and YouTube. I am a mother. I ramble. I ramble a lot. I am the conductor of the Hot Mess Express. I am not for small children. So if you have any small children, I'm going to do my best to keep things under control, but maybe earbuds in or push them away. I don't know. You can see the giant wall of pops behind me. My husband is a Funko Pop customizer. You may have seen him on Instagram or YouTube. He's Data Monster. And we have a 3.5-year-old little girl who has an airway disorder called laryngomalacia, which is actually why I am wearing my airway t-shirt. My camera's backwards, so if you guys see me like roboting, it's because I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. And that is why I have my nails blue, and I could talk about that more tonight. Tomorrow is actually World Airway Disorder Day, and I always talk about my dailies with my kids, what's going on in our life, what's going on with her health-wise, to try to spread awareness and educate and advocate. So, I mean, that's really me in a nutshell. I'm probably missing something super important, but you guys can ask it.
So I did have a couple questions because I am pretty unfamiliar with airway disorders in general. So
Yes, ma'am.
I know that we were trying to get to go live for, I think it's been a couple weeks now we've been trying, but it just so happened that worked out that we're going live now, which is perfect for spreading awareness and everything like that. So do you want to tell us a little bit about that? What is it? What exactly is it? And go ahead and tell everybody a little bit about your daily life and what happened.
Sure. So thank you, Christopher. My daughter was born with laryngomalacia, which is a really long word. It sounds really scary. If you guys want to refer to it as LM in the conversation, I'll know exactly what you're talking about. The amount of doctors that I've had to spell it for. So you can have malacia of any part of the airway. Like I'm going to use this as a visual because I'm wearing it. So the larynx would be at the top. So laryngomalacia down into the trachea, into the branches of the lungs, the bronch, and then down to the pharynx. So laryngomalacia in the easiest, simplest terms means that she was born with a soft and floppy larynx. So when she was really little, she sounded like a pug, just that, and it's called stridor. It's the most loud breathing. But for us, what we had was aspects of her gaining weight, of her feeding, reflux, having blue spells. I hope I'm still here. If I'm still here.
You're here, but you're
I'm spinning.
Did we lose everything? Hello, can you hear us? Potentially, possibly, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh my goodness.
But I have lost.
Oh, I can't tell. Can you still hear me? I know that Lindsay just kind of dropped out a little bit, but can you see me? Am I live still? Oh, she's gone. Can you guys still see me, hear me, see me? I can't even tell. They're not responding. Okay, they can hear me. Okay. They can see me, they can hear me. Okay, all right. Oh, she's back. Hold on. Add to stream. Okay, perfect.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You are so good. That happened.
I couldn't figure out which was more. Anyway. So in a nutshell, she was born with a soft and floppy larynx. It has affected everything from her ability to feed properly, blue spells, gaining weight, severe reflux. We're still dealing with issues at 3.5.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay. I think we lost her again. She'll come back. She'll pop back in. But so I was first introduced to airway disorders in general from Life with Lindsay. Oh, she's back. Okay. All right. We're good. Okay. Maybe? Are you back? I can't tell. I see you, but you're not moving. Butter says she gone. Can you? Oh, I see you. You're moving now.
I'm here. Apparently, my internet just hates me.
Okay. Are you on Wi-Fi?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have data? Sometimes it works better. Sometimes I can't. Don't quote me on that.
If I have to, I'll pop off onto it. But I'm a grown ass woman on a family plan, and my brothers like to steal all the data. But I've been on this family plan for 20 something years, so we're not going to talk about that. You guys may hear some noises. My husband is walking in, or he's walking up the stairs. Say hi, husband.
Hello.
There he is.
Hi.
So.
Hi.
Guys, I apologize. I'm not normally this flaky.
Okay, so the first time I went live with Nicole from Bella Arte Nicole, I kept leaving my live. Like, I just kept doing it. And her and Jamie were just kind of like, and she's gone and she's back. So
my husband said he just tried to check in on the baby. We have a video monitor, and he said he was having issues connecting there too. So I'm wondering if our internet is just like, hey, you should pay your bill and it'll go faster, because that's usually how it works. Yes. Chris and Kel, choo choo.
Oh, yeah. Diamond Painting Camper, Audra Will. Hello, everyone popping in. Diamond Painting with Grace. Hello. She's hopping in the shower, so to speak. See Kristen. Shay. I'm just trying to scroll back. Hello, Nikki. I think I'm caught up as far as that goes. So, I was saying before you left that I was introduced to airway disorders through you, and the way that I found you was I think it was your Alice in Wonderland event, and then you started posting about it and stuff, and I was kind of, I was curious because it's not something that's talked about a lot, and like you rep super hard for it, but you were the first person who ever kind of like brought it to the front.
So, interestingly enough, my husband and I had never heard of laryngomalacia before we had a baby. Even after we had the baby, we had never heard of it. If you guys see me ducking at all, the sun is setting, and like you can see where it's hitting me right here, so I'm trying to hide from it. Guys, I'm a mess. What's new? Alice in a Winter Wonderland is happening again in 2022 if anyone is interested in joining. Little shameless plug. But our daughter, for the first 3 months of her life, we had been told over and over and over again that the noisy breathing was normal. She swallowed too much amniotic fluid. She was born too quickly. It's normal newborn breathing. Maybe it's allergies. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's symbiotic stenosis. A lot of things. And we were like, there's something going on here. It would take us all day to feed her, like literally all day. We would take about 2 hours to feed her a 1.5 ounce bottle. And then as soon as it was done, we had to start all over again because we had to get enough ounces in her. She would aspirate on thin liquids, which meant that it would go into her vocal cords and into her lungs. And all these things were happening. And the doctors kept telling us, well, you're first time parents. What do you know? And I'm like, what do you mean? What do I know? Like, I know my kid shouldn't sound like this and all these things. So we took her to the emergency room. She has what's called a tracheal tug, which it sucks in. It still does right here. And then she also, at that moment, which we took her in, she was having retractions here at the top of her rib cage that we had never seen. That made me take her to the emergency room.
That's a good
and that was scary. And they came back and they said, we think your daughter has laryngomalacia, which has to be confirmed with an ear, nose, and throat doctor with a camera that goes in through the nose down into the airway. It's painless. It's just annoying. It's about the size of a spaghetti strand. And they gave us this sheet and it said what LM is and how it affects the babies. And I burst into tears, not because I was sad or I was scared, but this finally, everything on that sheet described what we had been going through. And we felt justified in our
have an answer. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
and that was when she was how old?
About 3 months.
Okay. And she's 3 now.
3.5. She'll be 4 in November.
Oh, when in November? Oh my gosh, mine's the 20th.
I'm the 13th.
Oh, really?
Yep. And then she's the 23rd. She was born on Thanksgiving.
Oh,
like 15 minutes before dinner on Thanksgiving.
That's so cool. My son was born on I think it was Tuesday, and then we were still in the hospital on Thanksgiving. So he was
okay.
born, and then we were still hanging around for a few more days.
My husband cooked the whole meal, and we got a turkey from our favorite, now closed, but our favorite barbecue joint. Everyone stayed at our house. They thinking, oh, well, she'll be there for a really long time. And she'll be in labor for a really long time. I was not. I had the baby 29 minutes after arriving at the hospital.
Wow.
And yeah.
Wow.
So we ended up eating one of the nurses' sandwiches because the cafeteria was closed. It was it was interesting to say the least. But thank you, Bev. It's soft, but I haven't brushed it because I never do. So it's just kind of like a mane right now. Is it something that will get better with age? Yes, supposedly. So like I said, you have to be confirmed with an ear, nose, and throat doctor. And we went back when she was about 6 months old for a follow-up. And they said, oh, her stridor sounds so much better. We're going to release you. That was the end of it. And so we thought, oh, okay, that's the end of it. I'm here at 3.5 and we're driving 5 hours in a car next week to get a second opinion because we're still dealing. The sound is gone, but we're still dealing with the issues of the poor weight gain, the reflux. And then I question everything. Her tug's still there. Should it still be there? Was that a vein or did she actually have a blue spell? It's a very daunting place to be in. And for the first 2 years of her life, everybody kept saying, well, she'll outgrow this by the time she's this. And it never happened. We spent the first 2 years of her life in feeding therapy. Some of it was quite intense, including vital stim, which is an electrode therapy where they hook the electrodes up to retrain all the muscles in the under part of your jaw to help you learn how to swallow properly. It's been a lot. And so we currently see a GI doctor and we're going to see a new ENT. We have seen multiple speech pathologists, 2 for speech, 1 for feeding, different OTs, just all sorts of things. And the problem with our kid is she's that kid that flies under the radar because everybody says, well, she looks good.
Right.
But that doesn't negate the fact that my daughter's been failure to thrive and that she lives at the bottom of the weight chart. And no matter what we do, she's always underweight, like medically malnourished underweight. CPS doesn't care if your kid looks good. They look at the record. And we've been trying our damnedest to fatten this kid up for 3.5 years. As soon as she started solids, we did everything that they told us. My husband and I gained a crap ton of weight, and my kids over here are still like, look at me. So, yeah. And I actually just put up a video last week. If anybody is interested in her actual like story, how we got to where we are, what really, everything more in depth. And it's just like a sit down like this, face to face. And I posted that. And I didn't expect it to kind of take off. But it has. Yeah. Sandra, it is impossible when doctors tell you there's nothing wrong and you're good and all that. And here we are, 3 pediatricians later, 3 GI doctors later, 2 ENTs later, and having a child who's any kind of special needs. She also is, she's got a little bit of developmental delays according to the state and speech delays. And it just kind of put me in this position that, you know, before having her, I assumed, like most people, that the doctors aren't here to do anything but good, and that they're going to give you the information you need and you trust what they say and that be it. And I realized having a kid that's different, that it's not only okay, but it's encouraged to question things. And having her as my daughter has turned me into the like fighter and advocate that I am today, which I would not be this mom if I had a different kid, for sure. I mean, I'm always going to fight because that's in my nature, but to the level, I guess, would be different.
Right. And see, that is something that, because I've been following you for a little while, and you've talked about it for a while openly, and that's something that not a lot of people are willing to do, especially, you know, with the struggles that you have had. And I definitely commend you for being so open with everything. I don't know what I can't even imagine. And you're just so open and you're so positive. And I'm like, my goodness.
Thank you. I mean, honestly, for me, I know a lot of people, my husband and I both volunteer. It's a nonprofit called Coping with Laringo Malaysia. If you guys ever see me sharing like infographics in my videos, in my stories on Instagram, all of that stuff is always provided by Coping. And my husband and I are volunteers with them. We're world leaders, whatever you want to call us. We both answer a lot of questions and engage with a lot of people, but a lot of other volunteers would rather just do stuff behind a keyboard, and that's totally fine. There's no wrong way to help somebody else out, but for me, I will not give up. For me, it's very like cathartic to release what it is that I'm feeling, whether it's pain or happiness. I think, I mean, that's one of those things with me, like, you're always gonna, like, what you see is what you get. I'm not putting anything on for the cameras. I mean, if anybody watched my Alice unboxing where I was like literally weeping over a diamond painting, like, you know, I can't hide my emotions. But for me, it really means a lot that my words are being heard by some people in the diamond painting community and some people in the medical community and just other people who have somehow found me. And I know my husband is very vocal about things as well, but he kind of leaves this up to me to just sit in front of the camera and to tell our story. He has joined me. We've done a couple like panel Q&As and stuff like that for Coping together. But usually I'm the one, and excuse me, I have thought about blogging our journey and everything, but every time I sit down to write, my words escape me, and I just find when I can record it, I can get things off my chest a lot better. So it's so weird to me when people say like, oh, you're so brave, you're so strong, because to me,
you're just doing what you have to do.
Yeah. And I know, like, we've got really big appointments coming up next week, and I know when I'm on the verge of like, I'm gonna shut down, like you will find me in my bed as soon as my daughter's in bed, because I can't handle it. And I need to protect myself so that I don't have a complete meltdown, because I have to be there as her mom.
Right. And yeah, exactly. You have to be strong for her all the time.
Yeah.
And so I know that's taxing, and we don't have anything even remotely close to that, but
being a parent is hard.
Yeah.
Like, the books don't prepare you for it. Mm-hmm. Having a kid who has any kind of challenges, whether it's physical or mental or health or anything, just compounds to it. And put that with already having dealt with a lot of mental health issues in my past, with depression and anxiety and things like that. And I've gone to the point where I'm no good anymore.
Right.
And unfortunately, I asked for help after I had the baby, and our medical system sucks. And the OBs kept telling me, you're fine. This is just baby blues. And I was literally there with my white flag going, somebody please help me. Like, I'm not okay. And it took almost a year for someone to listen to me and go, oh, maybe this is more than that. And
yeah.
So
yeah, I had horrible postpartum depression too. I honestly, my son is completely healthy. I had them, so I know I hardly even remember his first year of life. Like, almost what I have pictures of, I can jog something, but for the most part, like, the entire first year was just a blur. And
yeah,
it was serious, and that's not, people don't really take that seriously at all. Especially,
and it's really hard when you're put in a position where you have to be a caretaker, whether it's of your own child or of a loved one. Like, even if you're a caretaker to a sibling or a parent or a grandparent, you always want to put your everything on the back burner.
right.
But you're no good to anyone else if you're not good to yourself. So I unfortunately, when you have babies later in life, as my husband and I did, the grandparents are also older. So, like, we've never left her with anyone, because all of our parents are in their 70s. And, the more active she is, the harder it is for them to keep track of her and keep up with her. So a lot of self-care looked like when my husband was home saying, do you want to go get yourself a cup of coffee and go get a manicure? I mean, everything's changed with COVID. But pre-COVID, like, I would just take a little bit of time. Like, I can't wait until I can go out. Excuse me. Yeah, absolutely. You can't pour from an empty cup. And I don't know how many people in here deal with chronic illness and are familiar with spoon theory. I don't know if you're familiar with spoon theory, but you have a certain amount of spoons. And when people are having a bad day, that's when they will, and these are hypothetical spoons, not actual, and they will take your spoon and it gives them that little burst that they need, but they only have so many to give away. And the thought is, that's why they call themselves spoonies, because you need to take from somebody else to help recharge yourself, but you can't give of yourself if you're empty. And it's the same thing. You have to practice self-care in some form and help recharge your batteries. And this is whether you are, in general, like, to be a better spouse, to be a better sibling, to be a better parent, to be a better child. Like, you just need to be better. And sometimes I have those moments where I'm like, I am going to crack and I just have to walk away. Mm-hmm. And other times I say I can feel it happening. Sometimes it's a little too late, but
I threw all my bags.
Yes, Paula.
Oops.
So I feel like I've been on here for however long, like, literally just like weeping and being sad. And I don't mean to be sad.
No, you know what? I think that this is a really good opportunity, because if they don't know you, or if they're like a casual follower of you, it's a really good way for you to be able to share your story in increments that maybe these people would not have gotten. So
absolutely.
I always appreciate people sharing their stories and sharing their struggles, because, you know, you can make inferences and you can make judgments, stuff like that, but you really don't ever know what it's like to walk into somebody else's shoes. And
no,
even if you share your story, we're still not going to know, but at least
absolutely
empathize and we can sympathize and we can hear your story. And
I mean, every person is like an iceberg. You're only seeing what you can see on the surface. No matter what it is that I'm sharing with you guys, you're never going to know the full story. Even my husband doesn't know the full story, and we've been together for like 117 years.
Right.
And my platform, any of my social media platforms, my Instagram, my YouTube, whatever, it's Life with Lindsay. It's not Diamond Paint with Lindsay. You're going to get all aspects of what's going on in my life. And I do more than just diamond painting stuff, obviously, on my channel. And if you look at my Instagram, a lot of my pictures have nothing to do with diamond painting, because it's like the one day we went to Duck Donuts and there's a picture of a dozen donuts. Like,
that looked really good though. So just
they were really good. They were really good, and they were messy. And my kid wanted to eat one in the car, and I was like, no, we'll just wait till we get home. And now when you talk about the donuts, she's like, they were messy donuts, Mommy. And I'm like, I know. I told you that last week. She's still talking about them.
Oh.
Yes, Bev, we are very old. We just age really well.
Yeah. I don't know how old you are, but I would agree. You're hold on. I'm 27. And
I'm significantly older.
Okay, I'm going to guess 32.
Keep going.
33.
I'm going to be 39.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
I would not.
Currently, I'm 38 and he's 43. And
not have known. I definitely would not have known. You look great. You definitely do not show your age at all. It looks.
Oh, thank you. I mean, my face might be fine, but let me tell you, I don't even call them eye bags anymore. I just call them eye suitcases.
Suitcases.
Like, my bags have bags. They have their passport and they are ready to go. Like, oh.
So then you were okay. So I was 18. So
I was 35.
35. Okay.
And he turned 40 like a week and a half after I had her.
Okay. Yeah, my aunt had her first child when she was 38.
My aunt had both of her kids well into her 40s. And I'm like,
like, I have no energy today. I have no energy at, my 27 years. So I couldn't.
We lack the energy, but we are.
Yeah. So my husband and I have had this conversation. I don't know if you guys can hear him at all, but
I can't.
If we had done this when we were younger, we wouldn't have had the patience that we have now. And that's saying a lot, because I feel like I explode at my kid 7,000 times a day.
I think that's
this age is 3-year-olds are infuriating.
Yeah.
Because now they finally have the words and they're like, oh, now I can give you the words to go with the sass and the attitude. She like lives with like a constant hip hop. I'm like, and she says things that like, so we watch a lot of reels on Instagram together. And, here goes my great parenting skills. So she literally sits in her room and goes, it's a wet. And I'm like, what is she saying? And then I'm like, oh my God, it's from Cardi B. And then she just picks up all these things. Sorry, hold on. We're getting an Amber Alert on my screen. She's in her room going, there's some holes in this house. There's some holes in this house. And I'm like, well, there are some holes, but that's not what you think you're saying. And I'm like, there's some holes in this house. I'm like,
okay, my son doesn't know the words, but he knows the melody, and like, because we were watching the Chick-fil-A one. Have you seen the Chick-fil-A version?
No.
It's a Chick-fil-A version. It's like I can't remember, but I don't know, but he just sings it. It's like where Christians go to eat 6 days a week.
See, thankfully she doesn't know any other part of the song. But then there's like another song that like the people do and they just shake their butt as they walk across the room. And now every time it plays, she pops off the couch and she's like, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
I love her, but she's a nut.
Oh, that's so funny. I'm sure.
Oh my God.
I'm sure it's, you know, like if it happened in public, it probably wouldn't be that. But it's hilarious right now.
I've had my kid have some terrible, terrible moments in public. Oh my God. So if she's going to start singing, there's some holes in this house, or that's a wet, you know what? Did you want to pay admission to watch this show? Like, let's keep going. Yeah. I've had some fun, terrible run-ins when she had like sensory meltdowns. People just need to like, if a kid is freaking out, it doesn't necessarily mean it's because they have bad parents. Like, let's get that straight. And yeah, I had an experience where people like circled around her and pointed and laughed at her, and it was very overwhelming. Yeah, she had a complete sensory meltdown at an amusement park. Oh my God. I was overwhelmed. She was overwhelmed. It was terrible. And yeah.
I can't even imagine. The worst that happened with my son in public was when he was little. When he was little, he couldn't say SM words. Mm-hmm. Come out as F words. So it would be like, instead of I'm a smart boy, it would be I'm a fart boy. Okay. Well, he said smack you in public.
We had quite an interesting time when she would talk about foxes. So I completely understand. And she'd be like, fox, but that's not what it sounded like. And then she'd be like, you, fox, you. And people would be like, although the one day we were in the car and my husband was dealing with a little bit of like a road rage issue. And he's like, this is some bullshit. And she's like, this is bullshit. And we couldn't say anything because she literally just repeated him. So we didn't get mad at her or anything. But every once in a while, she'll try to sneak something in and use it in a sentence. And I'm like, you're not allowed to say that. And she's like, but you say it. And I'm like, yep, you're right. You're right. Mommy does say it. Mommy's going to try harder not to say it next time. And then, of course, I say it next time because I'm the worst. But
it happens. It happens. It completely happens. Like at this point, like we've got him knowing that there's adult words and like not adult words. And so I don't know. We must have done something real well, because now he was reading a book and it said stupid in it. He's like, can I say this word? I'm like, don't call people that. Like, it's not like a bad word. It's not one of those words you're not supposed to say, but like you shouldn't say it. But like, I'm not gonna get mad at you if you say it, but like, don't say it. But it's also okay to say it. It's not really, really difficult one to try.
I mean, she's still a little young to really like understand those concepts, but we definitely try to do a lot of things that are a lot more inclusive than perhaps the things that I was exposed to as a child. So like, I get a lot of deaf content on Instagram and I interact with it. So I keep getting more of it. And she's so proud of herself because she'll go, peanut butter. Like, that's the one word in sign language she knows. Like, girl, I taught you sign language for how many months? Trying to get you to be like, milk, water, nothing. But peanut butter, all right, all day long. So
we tried to for a little while because my son didn't actually. Well, we tried to try sign language, I should say. I think he learned like 2 words. Like, honestly, I don't remember any of it. He doesn't remember any of it. It was just because he didn't speak. Like, I think he started talking when he was 2.5, but everybody thought he might have like a delay with his speech, but like really he just didn't want to talk.
Mm-hmm. My brother was like that.
We tried.
Fryer is speech delayed. She's we do speech therapy every single week. Christopher is making me laugh, by the way, in these comments. Just
So much.
But she I just totally lost what I was gonna say.
Speech therapy.
I know.
You
so we did a lot of like, we did more milk, water, you know, things like that. And then once she had the words for them, then she would be like, more, eat. I'm like, they were supposed to be before you can use the words for them. But no, and I love when people, like, especially like the super crunchy moms, well, did you try sign language? And I'm like, I've been trying sign language since she was an infant. My kid has always been stubborn.
Oh my goodness. That's so funny. I'm going to scroll.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I'm going to see what Chris is saying. Hello. Hello, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Guess what, Debbie? Hold on. I got to put this last sticker on. Hold on. Guess what, Debbie? I kitted it up. Oh my goodness. A super chat. Thank you, Grace. I'm listening to this and I'm just having a good time. I'm not even paying attention to the comments. I am so sorry. Oh my goodness. Let me scroll back down. Chris is being so much, of course. Hi, Melanie.
You need that though.
Crafting with Chrissy. I've had a few hand signs they will love. Shut up, Chris.
You need somebody to stir the pot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Chris will stir the pot. Like, you don't even have to ask. Like, don't even worry about it. He's got it. Like, he's on it. I need washi tape now. That's what I need now.
Don't mind me.
I've been multitasking, kidding up this time because at 9 o'clock we have to go for the next person. But then also I have, is anyone else like a raunch reality TV show watcher? Like, I just need to know if I'm the only one watching Love Island. Absolute disaster. No, you're not watching it? Oh my God.
No, do I need to be?
Yes, it's so messy.
Okay, like my current go-tos are any of the 90 Day Fiance. Like, I don't care. Give them all to me. And then like Married at First Sight. Somebody just told me to start watching the 1,000-Pound Sisters.
Oh my God. Anna, my sister, loves them.
Okay, I binged 3 episodes last night while diamond painting. And I was like, all right, now I get it. You know.
Yep, I got my mom and my sister watching Love Island. So I guess Love Island, the best way to describe it is imagine a whole bunch of overly hormonal people, and they're trying to find love, and they get coupled up, and they have to kind of see each other, but like also they're not like exclusive. So like this couple can be like coupled up or whatever, and then the other girl could be talking to some other guy, and the guy could be talking to another girl. And it's like, honestly, it is one of those things. It's like a train wreck. You just eat it you eat the popcorn and just like there's no like Lust Island. Exactly. It is.
Is it on network TV or like Netflix?
It's on CBS.
Okay.
So the 3rd episode. Oh my God, Big Brother. Yes, Debbie, I am watching Big Brother. Oh my God. I love Big Brother so much. It is F Island, Chris. That's correct. It is. It is very much F Island. It's bad. But it's really good. It's bad, but it's so addictive.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, Melly is watching Big Brother too? Ooh. I love that. Do you know what? Have you seen Big Brother at all?
I've never done I don't really do a lot of like the CBS reality stuff. Like I've never been into Survivor or Big Brother or any of that. I was into, like, this is going to age me. Like when VH1 had, oh my God, what was that show called with the celebrities in the house?
Oh my God, yes, I've seen it. I liked it. I loved it. Oh my God, what is it
Like
called?
with Flavor Flav and Brigitte Nielsen, I was like, oh my God.
The D-listers or something like that.
Oh my God, girl, there are so many like late 90s, early 2000s.
We love it.
VH1 shows that I was all about. I used to be into like the Real World Road Rules Challenge, but I kind of stopped watching any of that stuff because I didn't know who the people were anymore. What's the one on MTV we do like? The dating one. Are You the One?
It's kind of okay. So Lust, you got me calling it Lust Island now. Love Island is kind of like that. Except the concept is not like go into the truth booth and figure out if the right person. They're just like trying to smash anything that moves.
I mean,
like Jersey Shore meets you.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay, Big Brother Diamond Painting Night. Hey, I didn't know there was so many people that watched Big Brother. I'm kind of happy now. Because, like, when I first started doing YouTube, it was, like, right around when Big Brother started last year. And I kept mentioning it, and nobody would mention it back. And I was like, am I the only one watching this? So it's really nice to see that. Oh, my God.
I like real mindless.
Which one?
You know, like, I don't care how trashy it is, but, like, I need it to be something that I don't have to pay that much attention to. Because there's nothing worse than when you're watching, like, something episodic and you're like, crap, I missed that. What was that? We tried to watch SWAT, and we missed, like, half of an episode because my husband works up here when I'm up here. And so we had it streaming, and then we both missed something, and then we were both like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, especially, like, I'm the type of person who has to have something going with my hands, so diamond painting, and then something mentally occupying me. But like you, I don't want to be paying attention. I just want to, like, let it happen. So yeah, I definitely get that. Steven was so cute. I don't know who Steven is.
The Surreal Life.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Oh, and what about the little dating shows? Flavor of Love, somebody mentioned.
Oh my God. Flavor of Love, whatever the Bret Michaels one was.
Oh girl.
Rock of Love, and then the brothers,
of Love.
Chance of Love.
Mm-hmm.
All of them. Oh my God, Tool Academy. If you have never seen Tool Academy, you need to, like, look it up online. Like, maybe they're streaming on YouTube. And it's literally, like, the douchiest guys, like, major tools, and they're like, we're gonna make you refined gentlemen. No, they're not gonna make you refined gentlemen. You're a bunch of tools, and it's amazing. Oh my God, like, I don't know if you can tell.
Oh my God, what was the one where Queen Latifah was on there trying to teach the girls from Flavor of Love how not to crush?
Okay.
Good one.
And then Ricky Lake took over.
Oh my God, did she really?
Yes, she did. Hold on, I'm gonna Google while I'm.
Oh my God, Love is Blind is another great one. Oh my God, that was another fantastic one.
Charm School.
What is it?
Charm School.
That's right. Oh my God, that was such a good one. And oh my God, and she was going to, like, burn all their nicknames and stuff, and she goes to Safari and she's like, so I can't remember what her name was, but it was her real name. She got kicked off night one, and so she's like, we're gonna burn these ugly nicknames and tell me what your real name is. And she's like,
oh
my God, it was so
yes. The Millionaire. Oh my God, what's the name of it? That was a CBS show too. Undercover Millionaire? Joe Millionaire. Yep.
Yeah, that was a good one. Oh my God.
Netflix was Mass.
Yeah. Have you seen? It's like Masked Singer meets, like, blind dates on Netflix. Yeah.
Is it Love is Blind?
Is that what?
Mass? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
Is it the one where the really cute couple? Oh my God! And then the.
I haven't watched it. We just keep seeing, like, previews for it. We're like, we should watch this.
Oh my God! You have to tell me which one it is after, because if it's Love is Blind, it's great, and if it's not, then I need to watch it. So I need to know either way.
Beauty and the Geek.
I saw it.
That was on the CW.
Oh
my God! Catfish all day, guys. Catfish. We've watched Catfish since, like, the movie came out. If anyone is, like, a longtime Catfish lover, can we talk about Missy with an H? Because
I'm sorry, Missy with an H?
Okay, her name was Missy, Missy with an H. And she literally got there and, like, threw her flower down. She was the biggest bitch on the planet. Or the guy that was, like, the slow clap guy. Oh my, you guys, we do Catfish every week here.
I've seen a couple episodes, like, just like the ones that were and Hulu, I think. I've seen a couple of those. I don't think I ever watched the movie. I don't think I knew.
Yeah, so the movie's actually what started the show. Because Neve was actually catfished.
Yeah, I knew that.
And it was the documentary. It was supposed to be a documentary about him meeting his online love, and then it turned into like, oh, this woman's catfishing. And then she had like 12 fake identities to go with it, and her husband knew the whole time. It's amazing. Spoiler alert. The movie's been out for like 15 years, but it's so good. I highly, highly recommend, if you haven't seen Catfish the movie, to watch it.
I might have to. Melly.
Oh, Molly said it's on Netflix, so.
Oh, really? Melly probably being hot somewhere. Oh, who's that? I didn't even know there was a movie. Same. I feel like I knew that somewhere in the deep recesses of my brain. Probably.
And it was him, his brother, and then his brother's friend. That they did the entire movie. They filmed it, they edited, they produced, they did all of it. So it was like a true documentary style. And Neve was, I don't think ever was going to be the like, look at me, I'm a star kind of guy, because he used to be a photographer, like a dance photographer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so he has a dance background, so when he was on Dancing with the Stars, it wasn't really
weird,
a big surprise because he had a dance background. Yeah. So
I didn't even know there was a movie. Watch the movie. I guess I'll have to watch the movie then. That's
listen, we should all like watch it together and stream it and just like gossip about it.
I like that. I like that idea.
I do too.
That's a good idea.
We can Netflix and virtually chill.
Yeah. No, chill. I love that. What am I doing? I want my washi tape, but I can't find it. I wanna.
So if anybody took notice, both of us have our nails blue. If anybody is looking for a really easy way to raise awareness and support, like I said earlier, tomorrow is World Airway Disorder Day. If you paint your nails light blue, it doesn't matter what shade it is, post a picture on social media, use the hashtag #LightBlueForLM. You can use World Airway Day. Tag me, tag Coping with Larenga Malaysia. You can tag my husband. We'll share it to where it needs to go. And it is the easiest way to raise awareness, especially if you are with a bunch of people. All of your nails are blue. People tend to ask. This is now the 4th year that my husband and I have painted our nails. And people always ask because they're surprised to see this giant man with blue nail polish on. And so for everyone who's done it and already tagged me, you guys have no idea how much that means to me.
I'm gonna have to tag you when we get off, because I got them. They're blue. I gotta find some washi tape. I'm digging in my drawer for washi tape. I want to kit this up right. Like I'm already kitted it up. I'm trying to multitask, be super productive, because I got off at 5:30. I didn't get home till 6. I started a load of laundry. Did he get the laundry?
Shit.
I hope he got the laundry. I'm gonna yell at him. Hold on. Okay, he's getting the laundry right now. So, I started my load of laundry. I showered. I told you I already put on my eyebrows. And how many things can I get done before Love Island starts? Like that was the plan. I was like, okay, I'll do the things that are like tedious while I'm live. I'll do the things I can't do live before I go live. Oh my God. I'm going up to my mom's house tomorrow after work. So I'm like, I have to pack. I have to do this. I have to do that. And now I'm like, I'm just trying to optimize my time. This washi tape will do. Perfect. Okay.
I hope that everybody in here appreciates the amount of effort that has gone into both sets of eyebrows tonight.
Oh my God, yes.
But can we just
hello?
You guys have never seen me before, my eyebrows are non-existent when I have my ring light on. So I was like, if we're doing face to face, I just got to put some eyebrows on, and they're still not dark, but eyebrows.
I really think that our eyebrows deserve like at least 20 likes. I don't know what I'm at right now, but like I'm just saying our eyebrows deserve 20 likes and several new subscribers for Lindsay.
Oh, well, we're at 14, 15.
Okay, we need to, I mean, we both did our eyebrows.
Right? I mean, it should be multiplied by 4 then, because there's 2 of mine and 2 of yours. Like, come on, people.
That's true. Yes, brows definitely on point. The effort was there. I was like doing my nails and my eyebrows like kind of at the same time. So I'm like,
Yeah, it's funny because I was going to ask you if you wanted to paint your nails, and I was like, well, your nails are always like already done up. So I was like, watch, my mug she'll have just painted them yesterday. So you were like, oh, look, I got my nails. And I was like, yay! I was very happy.
Yeah, I was going to get some. I thought I might have had some blue nail polish here. I didn't. So I was like, I'll just these are like, it's like a super light blue. It like
works.
So I made do. Where's my skizzers?
Bev said that we're the angry eyebrow bitches.
Fine with me.
Yep. I don't hate that.
Fine with it. I really do have, I have resting bitch face anyway. So I'm not super like,
oh my, what were you just stabbing viciously?
the tape.
Oh my God, like I'm literally seeing you. I'm like, what is happening?
I just wanted to get through the tape so that I could peel back the plastic.
No, Brian. You said your husband didn't do the laundry.
You're not wrong. He just went to get it.
There are people that are in this chat right now that are waiting for me to just go over the edge and just. I don't know if you've ever heard me like lose it laughing.
I wouldn't like
Forget it.
Oh yeah, you would definitely know because it sounds like a tea kettle.
Oh my God, my sister says like when I really like when I like stop breathing when I'm laughing, she says I sound like a car trying to start.
Yeah, there are people who like just try to get me going just so they can see the laugh, and like you can tell when I'm diamond painting because like I'm like I gotta stop the timer. That's when you know it's really going down. I gotta pause my timer so that I can gather myself and try to not like hyperventilate. And yeah, it does happen a lot when I'm live. It's because some people say some really inappropriate things.
Chris, look at you.
I mean, I don't know if Steph is in here, but Steph is usually that person too.
Oh, Steph is so bad in lives. It makes me laugh so much.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Then Bev feeds into it. Like, have you ever seen people comment like raunchy stuff on Bev's lives? Bev's like, Bev just does not care. She will go toe to toe with you.
Yeah, see, I don't care either. I just have to make sure that I can breathe.
Oh no.
People are encouraging me. Well, I'm proud of you. You got a lot done back there?
I guess. I mean, I still have to pack and fold my laundry, but let's see. I want to finish getting this up because I want to take it with me to my mother's house. Oh,
see, I can't diamond paint around.
I tried to.
I can't even do it around my kid. Like, I love when people are like, "Oh, how do you get so much done?" And people are like, "Oh, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have all the time in the world to diamond paint." I'm like, "I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I like my kid's like a cat. I can't leave this anywhere in the vicinity of her. It's not even on the same floor of my house as her because she will knock shit over and like intentionally try to touch stuff. And so I only diamond paint when she's
asleep,
napping or after bed.
Oh yeah, my child is sleeping or
yes.
sleeping.
Absolutely. Which she actually tonight went down pretty quickly. I was shocked by that.
She didn't even notice I went.
She was so excited we painted her nails blue, and then she immediately stuck her finger in her mouth and like scraped half the nail polish off. I was like, cool. Hopefully this isn't super toxic. Parenting win of the night, you know.
I think it's fine. Like, honestly, if you just think about all the stuff that we did when we were kids, like that we stuck in our mouths, like things were so much more toxic back then. So I'm just like, but I also remember that.
Have you ever Googled car seats of the 80s?
Oh my God, they just threw the kids in there. They were just like,
or like, you're pretty young, so I don't know if you ever had one of those moments where you sit in the back of a station wagon where you're literally like facing out the rear window.
Station wagon. That was one of my first cars, station wagon.
I had a station wagon too, but I had a modern station wagon.
Oh, mine was a 1994 Buick. No, is that right? Buick Century? Yep, 1994 Buick Century. Yep.
I had a Ford Focus station wagon, and I love that thing.
Oh my God, we fit so many people in that car.
I feel you on that.
Hi, Shine. My mom's raising the roof because I'll be there in less than 24 hours. Is that right? If I leave at 2:30 and it takes me 5, this is one of those questions. If Johnny takes a train traveling at 30 miles per hour, am I going to be there?
Well, if you're leaving at 2 and it takes, or 2:30, it takes 5 hours, that would put you there around 7:30.
I imagine I'll probably screw up somewhere. I'm famous for getting on the turnpike and going the wrong way. Like, I kid you not. Like, my sister will be on the phone with me and she'll be like, again. So
I actually worked in traffic for over a decade. Fun fact for anyone who didn't know, I worked in radio for like 12 years. So I always knew like which way to go, how to check to see what was going on and all that stuff. My husband and I just went to visit my parents the other day. First time we didn't turn on the traffic report, literally went to get off the turnpike and it was like, stop traffic ahead. And I was like, shoot. We just quick bailed off and went some random back roads and we made it.
That's good. I can't do that. I'm actually really bad at that. Like the whole navigation system, like, thank goodness for GPS, because even with GPS, I can get lost. So I can't.
Do you know how to read a paper map?
No, I mean, I can if like I'm not driving.
And I don't mean like a printed version of like Google Maps. I mean like an actual.
Yeah.
That's a skill most people don't have anymore.
Yeah, my dad would be upset if he knew that I only read one once. And like, don't ask. Gosh, Mom. Yeah, that's accurate though. I can't find my way out of a paper bag. That is pretty accurate. Like, I travel the same road all the time to and from work, and I'll be like, shit, I made a wrong turn. And I was like, again. Did you just do that last week? Don't you drive that road every day? Like,
sometimes that's the worst though, because like you kind of zone out.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just muscle memory. Sometimes I get shit, I'm here. Yep. All the time.
Yes, MapQuest. Way back in the day.
I remember.
Does MapQuest still exist? I don't know.
Probably. No one uses it, but it probably is still around. Oh,
I went to do a college visit. MapQuest took me on a road that didn't exist into a town that was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, well,
all right.
Is there a college nearby? Like, okay, that's fine, but is there a college nearby? That was interesting.
I bet.
And I was with my mom. So you can only imagine how fun that travel was.
Oh. Oh my God. I can't get this tape to go down. Like this what kind of this Simply Gilded, I like can't say words. This Simply Gilded tape is super sticky. Super sticky. I'm trying to get it to go down. It's not going down straight. It won't come up. I'm just having a time. I think I got it. Now all I have to do is pack and fold my laundry, and honestly, I may not even fold my laundry. So
how long are you going for?
I'm leaving tomorrow and I'm coming back on Tuesday. So not really.
Okay. Couple days.
Yeah, it'll probably be just enough to wreak havoc on my parents' house and then turn around and come home.
Fair enough.
My husband will still use MapQuest from time to time, LOL. Even though his phone has GPS. See, yeah, I require GPS all the time.
See, my dad's the kind of guy that'll like print out the directions, and he has like the built-in GPS in his phone. or in his car, not even his phone. Like his car has it. And
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Wow. What ways is the way? Wouldn't go down, come up. I don't know what you're saying. I'm sure it's bad. Oh, we're almost out of time. Okay. So I like to do this at the end of all my lives when I have guests. I like to say, if you have any questions for Lindsay, now is the time to ask them. And then I'm going to say thank you so much for coming on and sharing your story and just educating, because it's definitely not something that we get a lot of, you know, information about. Of course, like, you know, we have the big things like the cancer awareness and stuff like that, but like you very rarely ever hear about that.
Yeah.
It's the first time.
And it's one of those things, whether it's what my kid's dealing with or somebody else, if you are ever curious about something, the person going through it, their family, they would much rather have you ask the questions than to pull away or to assume or whatever. I will answer any questions about the feeding stuff, the health stuff, any of that. I really, like, I am an open book, and the more I can educate and raise awareness, like the hopes is that will translate to more in the medical community, that they'll take it more seriously, that, you know, a kid who's turning blue is something you should be concerned about.
Yeah, I just like, yeah, definitely you should probably be concerned with that.
Yeah.
For sure. Chris says no questions, just love.
Thanks,
you.
Chris.
We love the love.
Me too.
I think that I'm going to give it a couple more seconds here, see if anybody has anything. Doesn't look like we're getting any questions. So I'm going to thank you so much for
Thank you.
And we can follow you on Instagram at life.w.lindsay.
Yep.
And
same
also,
way it shows on here.
Also on YouTube. Any other social medias that you want to share? Facebook?
I mean, I have a group on Facebook if that's your thing.
Okay. Instagram it to me, and then I'll put it in the description box.
Yeah, so it's always in the link in my videos and in my link tree and all that stuff. But
perfect.
It's not hard to get a hold of me, guys.
Yep,
I'm glad we were able to do this.
Yes,
because I know before when you were Saturdays, like I had to rotate between family Zooms, and I'm really glad this worked out. And
well, I'm really glad we ended up making time. I'm super glad, and it couldn't have come at a better time because we're painting our nails blue. Oh, that's good. That's good. Just love. Okay. All right. Well, thank you once again for joining us tonight, and thank you so much for coming on my channel.
Thank you.
Oh my God, no problem. So I'm sure that I'll message you probably later. Definitely.
I'll be around.
Let me know about that the mask on Netflix thing. Let me know.
I'll look that up and figure out what it's called. I'll let you know.
All right, sounds good. All right, we're gonna end it here. All right, bye.
Bye, guys.